sis. I'm in trouble. Hurry up and read my text. You're such a goof.
Who is this?
What? Did you forget about your own little sister? It's an emergency. Don't act like a fool.
By my little sister, do you mean the woman who took my husband away from me when I was about to give birth?
Yes. It's your sister Miranda who took the trouble to be with your husband because he was fed up with you. Now, are you satisfied?
So, what does that plunderer want? I'm busy with work and raising my kid. If you have something to say, just tell me.
Boy, you're still so annoying, aren't you?
If you're going to be like that, I'm going to block your number, you know.
Oh no, don't do that. I'm sorry. I apologize. Just listen to me.
So, what is it? You said it's urgent. If it's something stupid, I'll block you immediately.
What a nuisance. You have a bad personality, you know that. Anyway, I'm at the hospital.
Oh, did you catch a cold? They say idiots don't catch colds.
Hey, don't make fun of me when I'm in trouble. I'm being serious.
Oh, I'm sorry. So, what are you doing at the hospital?
I was in a car accident.
Okay.
What's with that reaction? Your little sister was in an accident, so you should at least ask her if she's okay. You're a cold woman.
I'm just remembering that you've been in an accident before. It was a horrible memory. Don't tell me you've forgotten about it. About that time.
What are you talking about?
Ugh. Who was it that messed with my ex-husband 5 years ago when I was about to have a baby?
Oh, that? He was the one who messed with me. I didn't do anything. Don't tell me that you're not at fault for neglecting your husband just because you were pregnant.
You didn't do anything yourself, huh? How can you say that? Who would believe such a lie? You took advantage of the fact that I was in the last month of pregnancy and couldn't move. You told him that you got in an accident and asked for his help.
It's true that I had an accident that day. I just wanted him to accompany me to the hospital. I asked him to accompany me to the hospital because you had a big belly.
I never said the accident was a lie. I'm just saying that you were fine, just a little grazed.
I was fine physically, but mentally weak. I was hit by a car.
You weren't hit by a car. It was just a minor collision.
Steven couldn't bear to see me like that, so he stayed by my side all night. I told him to go be with you, but he said he was worried about me.
That night, my water broke and I had a hard time. I had to go to the hospital alone. No matter how much I tried to contact you guys, I couldn't get through to either of you, and my stomach hurt more and more. Do you have any idea how frustrated I was that day?
I can only say I'm sorry for what happened. Besides, I just had an accident. My body hurts and I haven't told you what I wanted yet. Listen to me.
So, how are you? Are you hurt?
You're finally acting like a big sister. Actually, the trauma itself isn't too bad.
Oh, good for you. Like last time, you've had a lot of bad luck.
But the doctor says there's some damage to my internal organs.
What? Are you okay? How can you even be texting me? Does it hurt?
Oh, I'm in a painkiller drip, so it doesn't hurt that bad. I just can't move much.
So, you want me to come visit you, or do you want me to get you something?
Kathy, what's your blood type?
AB. You too, right?
Yeah. I have to have an operation, and they don't have enough blood for transfusion.
What? What's going to happen then? What about the surgery?
I can't have the surgery because they don't have enough blood available. I'm trying to find someone, and they're asking if there's anyone in my family who can help me.
What happens if they can't operate?
I don't know. The doctors didn't say anything. Anyway, I need someone with my blood type to come to the hospital and take blood. You're the only one who can do that.
Huh? You don't mean it has to be me, right?
I just had my blood tested, and they said my blood type is AB-RH-. It's not easy to find, so they can't find blood for transfusion at the hospital. And the blood center around here doesn't have it either.
I didn't know that. I had no idea.
I wouldn't have known either if it wasn't for this. So please, you have to help me. We're sisters.
My life is ruined because of you. How can you say that?
What? Are you kidding me? You're going to let me die? You're a heartless human being. That's enough. I won't depend on you.
I don't care if you call me a heartless human being. I'm not going to give you my blood.
I will hate you for sure. When I die, I'll come back and haunt you by your bedside.
Don't be silly. Well, I hope you find some blood to transfuse soon.
I'll never contact you again.
Kathy, hey, Miranda told you, didn't she? For the sake of your precious sister, why don't you come to the hospital right now and give her a transfusion? I'm going to lose her if you don't, so please.
Who are you?
Huh? This is not the time for such jokes. Are you out of your mind? Your sister's in trouble. Are you even human?
Out of my mind? How dare you say such a thing? If you think I'm crazy, it's your fault. You messed up my life.
I'm sorry for all the things I did, but now is not the time to talk about them. Please, please help her.
Do you remember what you said to me after what happened?
Huh? I don't know. Now is not the time.
When you divorced me, you told me never to show my face in front of you guys again.
Don't bring that up now. I can't talk about that right now. Please, you have to help her.
Do you remember what you were doing that day when I needed your help?
I was accompanying Miranda because she was in an accident, and she said she wanted company. You were worried about Miranda too, so you told me to go to her.
Well, I didn't know at the time that I was going to have the baby that night. And I heard you and Miranda were having an affair before that.
Huh? How did you find that out?
Oh, I knew it.
That's not fair. You set me up.
You cheated on me with my sister on the day of my delivery. Now, which one of us is not fair?
Well, I was lonely.
What? What do you mean?
You were pregnant and left me alone and didn't give me any attention. That's when Miranda gently soothed my heart.
And now your beloved Miranda's life is in danger. You're asking your ex-wife, whom you didn't even want to see, for help. You really are a pathetic man. I'm appalled.
Say what you want. Anyway, please, I want to save Miranda.
I want to help her too, you know.
Then come to the hospital as soon as possible. We don't have time.
But I can't give you a blood transfusion because my blood type is different from hers.
Huh? You're the same type AB as Miranda, aren't you? I knew you don't want to help. Your sister is suffering. Is that what a big sister would do?
I have no choice but to tell you.
Tell me what?
The truth is, I don't have a little sister. Me and Miranda are strangers.
Huh? Have you finally lost your mind?
No, I haven't. Miranda and I are not related by blood.
What? What do you mean?
Her parents are my mother's sister and her husband. They had an accident right after Miranda was born.
Does Miranda know that?
No, I'm sure my parents didn't intend to tell her. They raised her as if she were their own daughter.
So why can't you have a blood transfusion?
My blood type is AB, RH+, and I can't transfuse Miranda, who is RH-. I didn't know Miranda was RH-.
I didn't know that. Then who can transfuse Miranda?
I don't think there's anyone in our family who can transfuse her. I'd never heard of such a thing before. My dad's an A and my mom's a B.
What am I supposed to do then?
How should I know? I disowned you guys. Don't get involved with me anymore.
What am I supposed to tell Miranda about why you can't transfuse?
You're so stupid.
What the hell?
Why don't you tell her straightforwardly that I can't do it because my RH is different? Can't you even understand that? You don't have to say it's because we're not blood related.
Oh, I see. Well, that's right.
I understand you're upset because Miranda had an accident, but you need to calm down a little. At a time like this, if you don't stay calm, you'll make the wrong decision.
That's right. Hey, Kathy, how's my daughter?
Huh? What is it all of a sudden? She's fine.
What the hell? Why don't you tell me something more? Like how old she is or how much she misses her father?
I'm dumbfounded. You don't even know how old your own kid is. No kid wants to see such father. I haven't forgotten, you know.
About what?
That you brought Miranda to the hospital when her daughter was about to be born.
What?
They had to do a C-section on short notice, and you signed the consent form for the surgery while making out with Miranda next to me as I was fading in and out of consciousness.
Huh? You were conscious at that time?
Yes, I was. I saw it with my own eyes. I was so frustrated. Have you ever thought about how I felt when I was betrayed by my husband I trusted and my sister I adored? I will never forgive you both, so I don't care what happens to Miranda.
Hey, that is completely unrelated. Hey, Kathy, don't ignore me.
Why not? Why can't I get a transfusion from you? That's the one thing I can't help you with. You happen to have a rare blood type, Rh minus. Your kid is AB too, right? You should bring her to the hospital and get her tested. Maybe she's Rh minus. Don't bring my daughter into this. It's none of her business. And you can't get a blood transfusion from such a little girl. What am I supposed to do then? Do you want me to die? Are you a demon? I have nothing I can do. Just rest now and follow the doctor's orders. I hate you. Oh, I hate you too, but I'm praying for a good outcome. I don't need your praying, damn it. Hey, sis! Miranda, how did your transfusion go? Is it done? Not yet, but there's a blood center outside of the state that has available blood, and they're bringing it in right now. Aren't you in danger? Do you have enough time? I don't think it's that serious. Am I in danger? I don't know. Stephen was in such a hurry to get in touch with me that I thought you were in danger. He wants to help me somehow. He can't stand the thought of losing his beloved Miranda, can he? Well, it's not like that. Then what do you mean? I told you I was in an accident, right? Yeah, but you didn't tell me what happened. I got hit in a grocery store parking lot. Oh, well, that's too bad. So, who hit you? Stephen. Huh? The guy who hit me, it was Stephen. He hit me in the parking lot when he was backing up. What? That guy didn't say anything. Oh, he didn't tell you, huh? It wasn't intentional, was it? Oh, I don't think so. He was pretty upset after he hit me. He wouldn't be that upset if he hit me on purpose. That's a relief to hear. I'd hate to think of my ex-husband as a criminal. But we've been fighting a lot lately, and things haven't been going well, so at first I wondered if he did it on purpose. Really? Well, I'm sure he realized how important you were to him. Not that it matters to me. He's so desperate to keep me alive. Of course he is.
He's going to be in trouble if I lose my life.
What are you trying to say? Of course he would. You're his lover.
No, I mean, if I'm dead, he would get arrested for causing death by negligent driving.
What?
As long as I live, he just caused injury by negligent driving. It's no big deal.
That's what he's worried about? That's why he wanted to help you so badly, huh?
Yeah, well, he's getting a promotion. He said he'd get fired if the charges got too serious.
He's still the same lousy guy, isn't he? I really can't forgive him.
Don't talk about him like that. You're really starting to piss me off.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, I want you to stay away from me and my daughter. You and Steven, both of you.
Oh, you're so cold. I feel so sorry for myself for being treated like that by my own big sister. The nurse just came by to tell me that the blood has arrived, and she's going to prep me for surgery. Oh, thank goodness.
That's great. Good luck with the surgery. Take care. I really mean it.
Thanks for caring. I'll see you later.
Don't ever contact me again.
I'm in big trouble.
What do you want? What do you mean, big trouble? I told you not to contact me again. That's enough. You and Miranda, both of you.
Miranda's surgery is over.
Was it successful? Tell me. I'm worried, in case you're wondering.
It was almost a success.
Almost?
But there was damage.
Well, you should be happy her life was spared.
Well, that's true, but...
What kind of damage?
One of her kidneys is failing and the other one is in danger of dying. So she'll need dialysis.
That's terrible. Take good care of her.
Yeah, but it's not just her kidney that's failing.
What?
Her uterus was also damaged so badly that they had no choice but to remove it. So Miranda can't have children anymore.
Well, that must be hard for you guys. You have to give up on having children.
Yeah. Why did this have to happen to her?
So, what do you want from me? I told you not to contact me. Why are you texting me again?
Because this is something I can only ask you for.
What? Just tell me, I'm listening.
I told you Miranda can't hope to have any more kids.
Yeah, that's too bad.
I want Miranda to raise a child.
Huh?
That's why I want to take my kid in.
You what?
She wants to raise a child of my blood and start a family with me. So let me take my child in. Miranda and I will raise her together.
Do you realize what a ridiculous thing you're saying? This isn't like raising a dog or a cat.
What part of saying you want to raise your own child is ridiculous? I'm just saying what a parent would say.
That's what a sane person would say. Think about it. I can't believe that someone who cheated and destroyed his family would take in his child. And you've never even met her since she was born. You've got to be kidding me.
But she's still my child. What's wrong with taking her in? Miranda cries that she wanted a child.
I don't care. I'll never give you my daughter.
I'll contact you again.
Don't.
Sis, the surgery's over and I got out of the hospital.
Congratulations on getting out of the hospital. I hope you won't bother me any longer. I'd like to block you.
You're so cold. I'm heartbroken, you know.
What? What's that?
I found out after the surgery that I can't walk like I used to.
What? What do you mean?
The muscles in my legs were torn, and the surgery didn't completely heal them, so I can't walk without a cane. There's no guarantee that I'll get better even with rehabilitation.
I'm sorry to hear that. You should do your best in rehabilitation to get as much relief as possible.
So, hey, can you do me a favor and listen to me for a second?
What? I'm not giving you my daughter.
Oh no, what are you talking about? I haven't said anything yet. From now on, I want to live in a handicapped accessible house, just in case my feet get in the way.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Isn't the house you live in now barrier-free?
It's an old apartment, so there are steps and it's far from the station. It takes me a long time to walk with my legs.
That's not good. Maybe you should move to a barrier-free house near the station.
Right? Steven says your house is a barrier-free house near the station.
What? My house? That's true, but what? If you want to live with us or something, I don't want to do that. You should look elsewhere.
No, that's not it. Why don't you give us the whole house?
Huh? What kind of nonsense are you talking? This is my house.
Even though it's your house now, Steven bought it originally, didn't he?
That's true, but I got it as alimony, so it's mine.
So you can just give it back to him.
What are you talking about? I absolutely won't do that. You'll have to find somewhere else.
Plus, I want you to give him back his child as well.
Give him back? Don't be so selfish. Are you serious? You should realize that that idea is insane.
Of course I'm serious. Give us your daughter and your house. I think the three of us can be a happy family. Your daughter is still a little girl, so she'll forget about you soon enough. She'll only miss you in the beginning.
That's such a horrible thing to say. You must have hit your head in an accident.
Oh, no worries. I didn't hit my head. Well, if you want your child to be happy, you should think about it. Would she be happier living with you or with us?
I won't give my daughter to such a crazy person. Don't you ever contact me again. It's disgusting.
Yeah, whatever. Bye.
Hey, Steven, what the hell do you think you're doing?
What?
What the hell did you really do? What you did is a crime. It's kidnapping.
I was just trying to bring my own daughter home. You're overreacting calling it kidnapping.
Thank God she resisted and ran away. I heard someone nearby protected her and went to tell the police.
I didn't expect my own daughter to cry and hate me like that. She had a lot of power for a little girl. Why would this be a police matter? I'm her father.
You still don't get it? No kidding. The girl you tried to take away wasn't our child. You don't even know what your own child looks like.
What? She's not mine? Who was that?
She's the neighbor's kid, and she's an elementary school kid. Our daughter is still in kindergarten. How can you be her father without knowing how old she is? You did a terrible thing. That kid was so scared and heartbroken.
You're kidding, right? I would never have thought that girl was a different kid.
You're going to get arrested for attempted kidnapping. The police know who you are. I have nothing to do with this. Turn yourself in now, and don't come near us ever again. I told you not to contact me anymore. What is it?
Steven has been arrested. You're the one who told the police. Do something. Steven thought it was his own child. You're overreacting, calling it kidnapping. It's a misunderstanding.
He deserved to be arrested for what he did. It's none of my business.
It all started because you wouldn't give us your child.
If you want his child so badly, why don't you have some woman have it for you? I'm sure Steven would be happy to make a baby too.
Huh? What are you talking about? Are you stupid? Are you asking me to let him cheat on me? You must be pretty upset that he cheated on you.
I didn't tell you this, but I went to visit you right after your surgery.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, you should have told me if you were there.
You were still under anesthesia, and that's when I saw something.
What? What did you see? Just tell me.
You were sleeping after your surgery, and Stephen was making out with some nurse. He had no idea that I was there.
Huh? What's that? A lie? You're trying to cheat me like that, aren't you?
I'm not lying. I remembered my own time and I felt sick, so I left. He was cheating again. He took advantage of the fact that you were sleeping.
What? Why am I the only one who has to suffer like this?
Did something you did to me get you in trouble? It's karmic retribution.
How dare you talk to me like that? I'm your family.
Speaking of family, I'll tell you all about it.
What? Is there something you've been keeping from me? Nothing surprises me now, so just tell me.
Really? Then I'll tell you. You say you're family with me, but you're not.
What do you mean I'm not? Explain it to me so I know what you mean.
You're not my parents' child.
What are you talking about? Then where am I from?
You know about Mom's sister, don't you?
The one who had the accident when I was born?
That's right. They're your real parents.
You're lying.
I'm not lying. I was 7 years old at the time. I remember it well. I remember coming home from school and suddenly there was a baby in the house, and they told me she was my sister.
No way. So that's why you and I have different blood types?
Well, we're not sisters.
You knew all along. I wish you would have told me then.
I'm sorry. I never meant to tell you until this happened.
I've had enough of this. Now that Stephen's been arrested, I'm going to live in your house because it's too hard for me to live on my own. I can't even walk with my legs like this, and I have to go to the hospital for dialysis 3 times a week, so I can't do it alone. We've been living together as sisters, so it won't make any difference if you tell me the truth now.
What? I don't want you to come. I'm moving out soon.
Where are you going? I'm coming with you.
I've been selected to be a member of the international team at my current workplace.
What? International team? You mean you're moving overseas?
Yes, that's right. My daughter and I are moving to Australia in the near future.
What about me? I have a physical disability. How will I live?
Says the woman who took my husband away from me when I was going through a hard time. We divorced right after the baby was born. How hard it was for me, both mentally and physically.
Damn it! Everything sucks!
That's none of my business. Go ahead and get frustrated on your own. Well then, I'm going to be busy getting ready to move out, so don't ever contact me again. Well, I won't block you just in case, so be thankful.
I'll block you myself.
Sometime after my daughter and I moved to Australia, I received a call from my parents. They told me that Miranda broke into the hospital where Stephen's unfaithful partner worked and yelled at her, swinging a cane, causing the partner to suffer an injury. The police had arrested Miranda. My parents decided that Miranda has become unmanageable, and they said they're cutting ties with her. Stephen was released on probation, and he came to the condo where I was living for some reason. When he found out that my daughter and I had already moved out, he got angry and ran amok at the entrance of the condo. He injured the superintendent and was arrested again for breaking things in the condo. He was on probation, so it looks like he will be behind bars for a few years. As for me, my salary is more than what I was earning in the States, so I'm able to give my daughter a comfortable life. My daughter and I are having a great time while enjoying the nature of Australia.
Thank you.